We are live for another Monday Night Raw, folks. This time it is Fyro, not Mitch this time. We have Nick Furious right here for another great Raw. And guys, it is the return of the Fyro and Nick show. We used to be live all the time for post-show reviews, but this time we are here for Monday Night Raw, man. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great, Pyro. It's great to be back for this week only. The band back together. We got a go-home show tonight for Monday Night Raw as we head into SummerSlam weekend in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
That's correct, guys. We already have scripts in the comments below. Of course, we are going to be seeing scripts and myself this weekend for SummerSlam 2 nights as we are here. Where is Raw tonight? I can't even tell what town that is, but we're at the Intuit Dome for Monday Night Raw. A lot of great updates from scripts today as we do. Oh, there's a Hell in a Cell in the ring, guys. Just saw that. Or, well, it's not on the ring yet, but it is above the ring. And it looks like we have a different feel for what Monday Night Raw looks like tonight. Adam Pearce and I believe Triple H in the ring right now as they lower the Hell in a Cell. You can only imagine, is this going to be for Brock and Obafemi as they get prepared for Hell in Minnesota?
And also, is this Brock Lesnar's final Raw appearance? As rumors may speculate, this Saturday, which I saw the match placement, Brock and Oba is on night 1. Could this very well be Brock's last Monday Night Raw? And could this be Brock's retirement match come Saturday night 1 at SummerSlam in Brock's hometown in Minneapolis at US Bank Stadium?
A legit retirement this time could be around, but obviously in wrestling, you never know. We saw it at WrestleMania. We see both Brock and Oba being brought out with police officers, not security guards, police officers. Tyler, what is going on? Wesley, what's going on? Longtime supporter of the Hardcore Sports Network and longtime supporter of our show, if you remember that back in the day. WWE RAW in Los Angeles. Got you. All right. They're just not in they're just not at SoFi. Here comes the ruler, Obafemi, and he has a lot to prove here. There's a lot of factors going into this match. It's Brock Lesnar's hometown, his pay-per-view, and his match. I don't think Brock Lesnar's ever lost a Hell in a Cell match, and he's been in probably 3 or 4 at this point. But Brock Lesnar also has home field advantage. What does that do for a guy like Obafemi?
Well, it got Brock Lesnar Hell in a Cell with the experience. Oba, this is his first ever Hell in a Cell. So Brock definitely has home field advantage. So what Oba brings, I mean, a future piece, just intensity. We saw Oba the way he beat Brock at WrestleMania. And now Lesnar got 1-for-1 at Clash in Italy. But it took, like 6-7 at least F5s to put Obafemi away. But just because Brock has the experience in Hell in a Cell, Don't count out Obafemi just because it's first Hell in a Cell, when we've seen in the past before where wrestlers have had their first Hell in a Cell but won. For example, trying to think of a good example, but Brock Lesnar, even in 2002 when he was in his rookie year against Undertaker, who was notorious in Hell in a Cell, including Triple H, notorious in Hell in a Cell. I guess I believe, in fun little fact, it was at No Mercy in 2002 when Brock was WWE champion on SmackDown in the first brand split Ruthless Aggression era. He beat the American Badass Undertaker in a very, very banger Hell in a Cell at No Mercy in 2002. And Brock retained the title in that match.
Back in the day, Brock Lesnar ended up retaining against a lot of legends and legends to be. He even beat Cena for the WWE. Well, not for it, but defended against Cena before Cena was even a superstar, before he was even United States champion. So
yes,
it's insane to see. Give me 1 sec, actually. Sorry. 1 sec.
No worries. And not to worry, Pyro will be back in just momentarily. But yes, Adam Pearce, Raw and SmackDown general manager for now. I do think we get a new SmackDown GM come after SummerSlam. Triple H and Adam Pearce, Triple H overseeing this weigh-in, this Hell in a Cell weigh-in. And Obafemi weighs in at 302 pounds in this weigh-in so far. Now comes the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, coming out with his advocate, Paul Heyman. And Brock Lesnar, man, he has 4 words that he's now known for. It says on his t-shirt, talk shit, get hit. Do we see someone get hit tonight on the go-home show for SummerSlam? And in this weigh-in here to start off Monday Night Raw at the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, California. We shall see.
All right, folks. I had to take a quick phone call from my boss, but we are back here for Monday Night Raw. Brock Lesnar actually closing the door. What is he doing? Trying to lock Obafemi in the Hell in a Cell?
I have no idea, man, but...
Okay, this is weird.
Yeah, but while we're on the phone, 302 pounds Obafemi weighed at, by the way.
Oh, wow. So I guess Brock's trying to avoid the weigh-in.
Looks like, but... Yeah, he locked the cell door.
And has the key.
Yeah. Except he didn't swallow it, though. Though, if Brock Lesnar swallowed the key, I mean...
Well, I wonder. He still has it in his mouth, walking around with it.
Imagine trying to snatch a key away from Brock Lesnar, bro.
Fucking right. You can't even get a steak away from that guy.
Yeah. Well, Brock says 4 words nowadays, says on his t-shirt, talk shit, get hit.
Yeah, damn right. Cowboy hat on. You got Cowboy Brock now.
Yeah.
Done fucked up now.
But they're on night one the same night as CM Punk and Cody Rhodes. Interesting. Who main events night one?
See, I feel like it should be Brock and Oba, but they're probably going to make it all about Cody and Rhodes for the title. I don't know where you'd put this match unless it's semi-main event. It should not start the show. This is not a starter-up match. It should at least be semi.
What's up, Chad?
Oh, Swifties. God damn it, Chad.
The chat's going in nuts tonight. But scripts, before we even went live, I didn't tell you yet until now. Thank you, Tyler and Scripps. They said early in the chat, especially Scripps, not only Hardcore Sports Network has 1.61 subs, but View Race Nation 270 subs. So thank you so much for the support, guys. It means a lot. Want to throw that out there.
Absolutely, guys. I know I've been lacking a lot of my my content. I just haven't been much of a YouTuber these days, and I still try to get as much as I can out there when I can, but I'm making content for a company for money. So, you know, it's one of those things where I kind of had to move on and do media for people that pay me a lot of money. But I still do content on my channel sometimes. It just depends on when I can. Of course, Brock Lesnar doing kissy faces and mocking Oba.
May I say, Pyro, when it comes to selling a program, Paul Heyman knows how to sell a program.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Paul Heyman just gets it. Like he could turn something even from chicken shit to chicken salad. Give Heyman anything
I like
to
what you did there.
He's gonna make it the best he can.
Love what you did there. That's a Brock Lesnar quote right there. Yeah, I agree. Paul Heyman's the greatest talker of all time. You cannot deny that. He is the greatest talker. I don't care if anybody talks about CM Punk. I don't care if anybody talks about Bobby Heenan, Roddy Piper. It doesn't matter who you talk about. Even The Rock. Even Paul Heyman's better than The Rock. It's obvious. If you ever see his stuff, if you ever see what Paul Heyman did, even during the invasion, Vince gave him so much freedom on that mic, and he used it and did phenomenally, trying to make that as personal as possible.
It's funny you say
Oh! Brock saying, "I'll see you at SummerSlam, bitch," going right to Oba Femi.
And Lesnar lays the key in the center of where between the cell door closed and the bottom edge of the ramp, the front row.
That's crazy. Wait, Brock's actually coming back. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's going to do some crap, though. He's going to walk away.
Oh, Femi has the mic now. Uh-oh. I may just give my early SummerSlam prediction for this match right now, Pyro. I'm going Oba on Saturday, and Brock retires.
Oh, they're flipping each other off. We are not going PG on this show at all. As Triple H. Damn, dude.
They didn't bleep this out or black.
No.
If this was USA Network, forget about it, bro. They
done. Done with, yeah. Both guys would get fined. The network would get fined. Whoa, what is going on here, actually? Oba's now going after the cops. He is taking out his aggression. Save it for SummerSlam, dude. You have another week to go.
Now,
but that doesn't matter here.
Now, this is the cops. I don't know. Does Oba Femi get charged for assault on an officer, bro?
I mean, at this point, you have to. He's done this now. Oh, that was a botched.
What the hell?
God damn. Oh, getting excited here. Can't even get a powerbomb in.
I can't believe he botched that, bro.
Jesus, that could have gone wrong. Triple H right there just watching along, which, I mean.
Oh, my God.
Triple H don't give a shit. He's been in that cell how many times now? Same as Taker.
Hey, that's what we do.
Let's go ahead and
what's what we do.
Right. Well, let's talk about that, though. Let's talk about that prediction you're talking about. You're saying Oba's going to win. This is a really hard one to predict. I'm going to be honest with you. Does Brock
Really?
Lesnar give this one to the young Obafemi, or does he go and win in his hometown and and basically his home pay-per-view? I'm going to call it as it is. He is Mr. SummerSlam. He is one of the best statistically in Hell in a Cell. Beat the Undertaker. He's twice beaten the Undertaker twice in there. I think he's even who else did he face? I feel like there's one more I'm missing for Hell in a Cell, but I mean, even in cage matches, he's got a really good record doing cage matches in general.
Yeah.
But I don't know who I would say, honestly. I'm hoping Oba gets the rub. I'm hoping Oba gets the look at me using worker talk for my boss. But is he going to get the win? Is he going to get the pass torch completely? I'd like to see that. Of course, we're looking at Roman and Seth now. That one is going to be so personal, and I think Roman's winning that one because I mean,
Yeah.
they talk so much about Roman, never being able to beat Seth. It's going to happen. Let's just be honest with each other. It happened with Batista. I think this is going to be the same situation, but this match is going to be very personal. I remember when the Shield came into the WWE, watching as a kid. I was probably 10 years old. I was 10 years old, 9, 10 years old when that happened. I watched as the Shield had their back stabbed by Seth Rollins, and I watched as the OTC even became a thing. Like everything has came to this point with each factor being very personal and very emotional.
Yeah. I would say Oba needs to win, and Brock. There's nothing left for Brock to do, unless though WrestleMania is in Saudi next year. It's hard to turn on payday with Brock, and he loves that money. But I would hope Brock retires at SummerSlam in his hometown. You can't get better than that. And have Oba go over and have Oba. You know what I would do? And it was kind of dumb when they did this, Pyro. You had Oba win King of the Ring only to have him relinquish it. If you were going to do that, Seth should have won the King of the Ring final, beat Braun Breaker in the finals, and then that's how we get to Roman and Seth at SummerSlam. And they went it a completely different way. I wouldn't have done it that Yeet Man, Jey Uso, and Obafemi in the finals at Night of Champions, King of the Ring finals. That was not a good match, by the way. Adam Carl and I watched that. That was horrible. Horrible match. And
You're not
Oba
going to get a
won
good match out of Jey.
so. Then Oba relinquishes, I don't want a world title match at SummerSlam. I want the Beast. Like, you made King of the Ring like Money in the Bank. It made it pointless.
Right. Oh yeah, I hated that. If you're going to have Oba versus
Horrible.
Brock 3, then I mean, you might as well just have Seth win it or something. Like Seth is the perfect guy to win King of the Ring, anyways. If you really want him to look like the new version of Edge, fuck it, give him the King of the Ring. That's something he's never won, that Edge won to get himself where he is, but now it's almost like a Cena situation. He's never won it. Fuck it. He should. He is the new age Edge. I know people call him the new age Shawn Michaels, but that goes to AJ Styles. We have a new age Edge right here. Fuck it. Give him the King of the Ring. Make this even more personal. Make it look like the OTC versus the King of the Ring. That right there would be personal to the point of former brothers. You've got King of the Ring versus OTC. You've got one man that's been able to beat the other and not and vice versa, but the other way around. It would have been great. Of course, we got some comments right here, though, guys. Keep kayfabe alive, Scripps. Come on, brother. Kayfabe, brother. What up? Going for Jeffrey right there. All right, let's see. Tyler's got a lot to say right here. Brock Lesnar has competed in 2 Hell in a Cell matches, holding an undefeated 2-0 record. He's only two match. Yep. And both against The Undertaker. No Mercy, October 20th, 2002. So you were right. Defeated The Undertaker to retain the WWE Championship at the Altel Arena in North Little Rock, Arkansas. Of course,
Yeah.
I'm a Midwestern. I have to say Arkansas. Sorry. But Hell in a Cell, October 25th, 2020, or 2025. Jesus Christ, no. That would be fucking awful. No, October 25, 2015 wasn't any better anyways, but defeated The Undertaker to conclude their long-running rivalry at Hell in a Cell in Los Angeles, California. How great the fact we had this this showing, Hell in a Cell showing in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
I don't watch Unreal. That is not my jazz. I'm not a big fan.
I've actually watched Unreal recently for season 3, Jeffrey. I got quite to say on that. All I got to say is Bruce Pritchard and Michael Hayes, fucking clowns, and get them out. Bruce Pritchard on there said, when calling up Trick Williams and Obafemi, they're not going to be fucking ready. We need to be patient. They're not going to be fucking ready when we call them up. When they were main roster already, when they were even down there in NXT. What the fuck are you talking about, Bruce?
See,
then,
that's
you know how Brock Lesnar. Oh, sorry. And then how Brock Lesnar squashed John Cena at WrestlePalooza? Guess who came up with that idea or pitch? Michael Hayes.
Sounds right.
No wonder that match was shit.
You gotta make the big guy look strong.
Yeah, Michael.
I can do a Michael Hayes impression, dude. You gotta make the big guy look strong. Even though I want him to be a big Russian back in the day.
Yeah,
he's gotta look like a Russian out there.
That untalented, fabulous Freebird.
Right.
Oh my god.
Couldn't do shit. So I'm same as Bruce Pritchard. Couldn't do shit in the ring. So why not?
They gotta fuck. They both
not
gotta
as
go.
the same.
They
I mean,
both
I'm
gotta
kind of
go.
the same boat though. I can't talk shit because I'm not in the ring yet. I'm in the backstage personnel. Difference is I know how to fucking book. I've booked shit that actually works for the fucking company. One of the matches that I booked ended up being one of the best reactions of the night. So, just saying. I won't say which one because I'm not going to be all biased and shit. But just saying, I've done it, and I've made it. I've made shit matter. So it ain't that hard. You're right though. I don't think they're bad. I think if they had the old head mentality, which is what it sounds like, this would work in the 1990s, 1980s. But the problem is we are 40, 30 years away from that. There's a new world. Trick Williams, trained by Booker T, trained by other people, has made it very clear he's ready, and he is. He's done great so far. He had a great match with Sami Zayn. He's had a lot of great segments on SmackDown. The dude is basically fucking carrying SmackDown because nobody else will. Yeah, well, I like Trick Williams these days. I didn't like him in NXT. I do now.
Yeah, I mean, he was even over his fucking NXT, even making sporadic main roster appearances here and there, when even in his time in NXT as well. And then you mentioned like him, he's gonna be a future piece of SmackDown. I mean, a guy carrying SmackDown. I would say CM Punk, honestly. I honestly, you know what? I would say Punk, but actually, you know what? Not Trick, not Punk carrying SmackDown. Sami Zayn has been carrying SmackDown for a while now. He is the part of SmackDown nowadays. Yeah,
I can see that for sure. And I mean, how can you not see that? He's won the WWE Championship. He's been in contention since the Royal Rumble. He's, as you know from the Bloodline days, you know he's going to give a great program and work with what he has. The guy is not selfish whatsoever, and he will make a great program. He'll make it entertaining without even trying. The dude is just naturally entertaining. He is just naturally somebody you can put on the mic, and even the most serious promo is going to be the funniest shit ever, and it's going to be great because that's who he is. You know, a serious promo that turns funny can still be serious and comedic, so you can buy the tickets. That's what they did with R-Truth all those years back in like 2011, 2011 and 2012.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think Bruce Pritchard, Michael Hayes, those guys, like, yeah, sure, they made a lot of people strong back in the day. We had The Undertaker start off with them, with Bruce Pritchard, back with the Brother Love gimmick. We had, Michael Hayes help guys like the Hardy Boys. Pretty sure he was managing guys like Edge and Christian at one point too. He was a good manager back in the day. As a writer, they're good for a certain generation. For a certain generation, they were good. But now I don't think they understand what truly makes a superstar. That's the thing, is like,
No.
I was kind of on the side of our truth, Road Dogg, when you
Yeah.
saw him having those issues with creative, because they would just, this is what I get irritated with, and this is why we don't have this mentality in the creative team when it comes to our when it comes to KCXW. The thing is, you don't just say, "Oh, well, we have something, but we don't know what to do with it." You make something out of it. If you really want something for people to buy tickets, ticket sales haven't been great. Why? Because they didn't go with the R-Truth angle they were going to do and just completely blew it up. They gave up on people returning, like Dolph Ziggler, Nick Namath, and not Zack Ryder, but
Matt Cardona.
thank you. I knew it started with them. Matt Cardona. You got
Yeah,
Matt
really
Cardona.
cool.
You got Matt Cardona on the roster, and the only thing you're doing is just having them lose and squash to the new guys. Sure, maybe that's what he's there for. Maybe that's what he agreed to do. But you have Matt fucking Cardona, king of the Indies, right there, and you're not doing anything with him. Now we have Baron Corbin going after for the United States Championship. Where the fuck is he at?
Well, I actually like Baron Corbin back. I think that's a great move, and he's truly reinvented himself in the Indies, especially his tag team MLW work with Dijak, and now being replaced by Josh Bishop. And it's funny, he has a WWE tryout this week in Minneapolis. I think it was Scripps or Tyler in the chat mentioned the tryouts this week. Josh Bishop is one of them at the tryouts. Don't be shocked if he's signed by WWE. You take a look at him. WWE, Josh Bishop is a guy WWE would immediately have a hard on for. Here, literally,
Hold on, this ain't the Triple H or this ain't the Vince McMahon era anymore. We can't have hard-ons anymore.
But yeah, going back to the where the hell was I? But yeah, Baron Corbin back I think is great. Matt Cardona they could be doing so much more with. Instead, he's being cursed by Danhausen along with two other guys who should not be on television so often, and Kit Wilson and The Miz.
See, okay, so here's my thing. I love Matt Cardona, love Baron Corbin. I've been a supporter of Baron Corbin for a long time. I'm a little biased. He's from my hometown, but also I've loved watching him. I used to love watching him, and I it's funny when I was at SmackDown in 2018. Beginning of 2018. That was during the whole AJ and Shinsuke situation, AJ and Kevin Owens. But yeah, it was Baron Corbin on the dark match because WWE knew he was going to get fucking cheered in Kansas City. God damn, he was. I was cheering for him. I was expecting everybody else to boo. Oh, he got fucking cheered in Kansas City. There was nothing you could do to make Kansas City boo that guy. And the thing is, he's a really good wrestler. Maybe on the mic he's not great, but damn is he a good wrestler. And I am glad that he is here. I just wish Matt Cardona also got that opportunity. Where the fuck is his opportunity? He's been here since November. Baron Corbin just comes back from the Indies and gets handed the United States Championship match, which is fine, but give the dues to those who actually are fucking there and fighting for it. There's nobody being elevated, and I guess that was kind of my point with the ticket prices. We'll start up with this matchup here shortly, but. And yes, by the way, I realized that they put the match graphics on the Titantron. That's actually something KCXW does as well, but that's so you can follow the action because we're an indies wrestling show. We're not a WWE show where you know exactly what's going on. But the thing is with the ticket sales is you have guys like Braun Breaker being a fucking tag team guy now. Granted, that was because of injuries, but you're doing nothing with a guy you took so long to build. Back in the Ruthless Aggression era, people like Batista didn't go back to the tag team division. People like Cena did not instantly go back to the mid card if he just lost a title match. You keep guys on the spot they're in unless there's genuinely no reason to keep them there. Braun Breaker had every reason to still succeed in the main event spot. And you have guys like Cody always winning. You have Drew McIntyre always losing. You have guys like Sami Zayn, who's very talented, and this current thing he's doing is it works. It's doing a thing, but I just don't know if it's actually helping his case for longevity. And I feel like a lot of these guys are losing their longevity, like Carmelo Hayes. Carmelo Hayes has so much potential. Don't fucking waste it. And I feel like that's what they're doing.
Speaking of Carmelo Hayes, he's not on the SummerSlam card, which I fucking hate.
That's my point.
Not on WrestleMania and now not on SummerSlam. Why?
You know who people wanted?
Like, who in the back? There's someone in the back clearly does not like Carmelo Hayes.
Right. I know, and that's what makes no sense to me. You know what everybody wanted? Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes. Are they waiting for WrestleMania? Probably. I don't know. Do you need to wait for WrestleMania for that match? Fuck no. That match is ready. That match is fucking ready. You want to talk about wrestlers being ready? How about matches that are ready? That shit has been viewing since fucking NXT. Yeah. It's the same thing as Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Impact. That's fucking Morrison. Johnny Gongardo. I am not in a good I am not good with names today. But guys, those two didn't fucking need WrestleMania. They didn't do WrestleMania. Why the fuck does Carmelo Hayes and Trick Williams need it? They don't. Oh shit, here we go. The big spear goes for Braun Breaker. Big fucking spear right there. Of course, a year ago, Nick, I don't know if you remember us talking about Braun Breaker all those times. We knew this guy would be fucking massive. We knew this guy would be great in the main roster. We talked so much about this guy. Why is he not main event? Why is he doing this tag team bullshit? I hate it.
Adam Carl and I said the same fucking thing not long ago, about a week ago on Forbidden Podcast on Furious Nation. Braun Breaker,
great show by the way,
was on the first Raw of this year in Brooklyn live, which I was at, wrestling in the main event versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now 6 months later, he's in tag team slop on Monday Night Raw. How the mighty have fallen. How you go from January to now from main event to tag team slop on a non-existent tag division on Monday Night Raw. What the fuck are we doing, Pyro? And can we get Braun Breaker away from the Vision, please? Because it's doing nothing for him whatsoever. And better yet, get him on SmackDown and get him with Paul Heyman too, especially if Brock's retiring this weekend at SummerSlam. Like, the Vision is dead. It's dead. Yeah. Get rid of it.
Man, I would have loved
doing nothing for Breaker, and you don't even like. It was cursed before Danhausen came to WWE. Kill the fucking faction. It sucks. It sucks, bro.
Did he curse the Vision before he came? Was that his first thing he did before signing to the roster?
Like, holy shit, bro! Like, what are we doing? Seriously, what are we doing?
Good God, man. Braun Breaker is wasting his career in this thing, man. It's just one of those things, like, I even wish Brock Lesnar and him had a match. Those guys would have been fucking phenomenal. I know they're both heels, but shit, you could have had Braun Breaker turn on the Vision, turn on Austin Theory, have Austin Theory and Paul Heyman together. Badass, by the way. Fucking badass. Have Braun Breaker fucking face for that short period of time. They did it last year for WrestleMania for some no reason at all. All of a sudden, oh damn, a big chair shot to the head, right to the temple, off of the ring post. That fucking hurt. That was bad.
Yeah, it's ridiculous how the mighty have fallen. Even Braun Breaker, not just fighting Punk for the world title, the first Raw this year in Brooklyn, the next week that same year in January, that month in Germany, when he was spearing Dragon Lee and Penta and all. And then when he put his hands on Adam Pearce and Adam Pearce suspended him indefinitely, Adam Pearce like, I'm tired of this, I'm sick of this. And then Braun Breaker's like he chubs him in the corner, he puts his hands on Adam Pearce. Like, where's that Braun Breaker?
Right. No,
Where's that
seriously.
Braun Breaker, man?
Well, guys,
It's
I'm going to
clear.
try to get the. I miss a lot of these comments, so I'm going to get with you guys' comments here. Bear with me as we have an LA Knight promo going on. Of course, Mitch's favorite wrestler of all time. I love just Joshua. We were mentioning that before. JCW, yes, Juggalo Championship Wrestling, love it. Josh Bishop, wrestle in person, nice, good shit. Shinsuke Nakamura is exactly where he wants to be, and that's not a main guy. So, yeah, WWE hasn't been using him, but let's be real, he probably doesn't show up these days anyways because he's slowed down. It sucks, but I think we have seen kind of the end of what Shinsuke Nakamura was, and I think he's just slowing down a bit. Facts on Jeffrey, facts on Tyler. I don't remember where that would have been, but probably what we were talking about before. Where's Street Profits? They're probably taking a week off, but it feels like they've been taking more than a week off. Yeah, I agree. I think it's kind of weird that they're not around, but Triple H loves to make champions disappear for like a good while before they come back, and it really makes no fucking sense because that's never been a wrestling thing to ever happen.
Bro, this interim women's title crap at SummerSlam, bro. Just like with Rhea Ripley out for a while, now we're gonna have an interim women's champion at SummerSlam, man. This creative sucks. It sucks.
The women's championships are just in shambles right now, and it really sucks because we have so much when it comes to talented women in the roster. I'm not just saying that. All right, I know that's sometimes the typical thing to say because, like, I know that's a typical thing to say, but we really do have a very talented women's roster in WWE, and I can genuinely say that. We have Raquel Rodriguez and Sol Ruca, for example. Sol Ruca has really brought the Intercontinental Championship a new meaning. And I feel like people like Liv versus Io, like, it's going to be a good match, but nobody wants Liv to constantly be a world champion. This is kind of like what I was saying before with the Cody Rhodes situation. Let's get more people elevated. I want to get rid of this comment real quick, but yeah, long-term storytelling. Long-term, sure, but I mean, it's just not really. It's not really. When you look at it, it's they're trying to do long-term so they can burn it to the ground and just make everybody else that's been main event be main event. But what I was saying, like people like Lyra Valkyria, I feel like deserves so much more because she is genuinely very talented. And I know as a face, she was starting to get stale. I love that she's a heel now. I hope WWE does something with that. I don't want her to just be some crybaby heel that gets squashed every week or that just goes for small stuff like maybe an Intercontinental Championship run. She was the first Intercontinental Champion. Now it's time, if Io Sky wins the Women's Championship world title, I want Io Sky versus Lyra Valkyria, the next PLE for the Women's World Championship. Book that shit. That needs to happen. It's the same thing as Chelsea Green. Why is she not the biggest fucking superstar on SmackDown at this point? Why is it that we need Rhea Ripley on SmackDown? Because WWE Creative can't do their fucking job and develop people like her properly. You're just feeding people like Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill, who have proven to be dog shit. I'm going to say it right now. Tiffany Stratton's not that. She never has been that impressive, to me at least. I don't think her Barbie doll gimmick bullshit is working. And the thing is, a lot of young girls like it because it's Barbie doll bullshit. But guess what? That doesn't mean she deserves every single championship opportunity given to her. That doesn't mean she deserves to be the main event all the fucking time. It gets old. Lazy Triple H booking, I agree with you. ZZZ booking. I love the comments tonight, man. This is fun. This one I wanted to get to, though. The Death Rider is better than Dead the Visions. I agree. I think the Death Riders, although they are they're not booked right either. Okay, I mean, I'm going to be real. They're not booked right either, but they're better booked than the Vision. I'm going to say, I got to be real about that. They're better booked than the Vision. And the Death Riders as a unit are actually being utilized. They are actually looked at as a big top star. You see Claudio all the time. You see John Moxley getting wins. You see them being legit competitors. I mean, that's what you have to do. You have to make sure your established people stay established so that shit doesn't get stale, or you have something to play with here and you're not ruining and wasting careers. I feel like people act like, I feel like people act like it's so hard for a weekly show to build talent. It's not. It would be if um it would be hard if it was kind of like us where we only have 4 shows a year. Okay, sure. It's hard to book a fucking 1-year show when you're doing that. It's not hard for weekly when you're trying to build talent and keep them in that status. I mean, god damn, can we start following the formula of what the Ruthless Aggression had? Bronze Momentum has went downhill. Agreed. Facts on that. Oh, damn, on that chair shot. I remember when you did that. Otis got decapitated. Yes, he did. Dawkins and Montez are both expecting a child. Whoa, that's cool. Oh, yeah, Montez because of Bianca. Who's Dawkins dating? Do you know that?
Don't know.
Or is she just not part of wrestling?
No, but Montez is married with Bianca. Bianca's having the child. Bianca's likely out the rest of the year, not back anytime soon because of the child.
Right.
I would probably say maybe sometime next year. The same with Naomi. We could see a return maybe around Royal Rumble next year. Because don't forget, Naomi last year announced her pregnancy. She's pretty much out the rest of the year as well, just like Bianca.
Right. Well, and here we go. We have Fluffy as one of the who gives a shit about Jimmy Hart? Jimmy Hart's such a, I don't know, he's such a follower these days. It's kind of hard to be about him. But yeah, we had Fluffy. We had a couple of celebrities here for. Oh, wait a minute. That's cool from Chad Gable. Chad Gable enjoying Minnesota as well, his hometown, of course. Here we go, another hometown boy in SummerSlam. At SummerSlam for Minnesota, it's going to be Penta versus Chad Gable for the Intercontinental Championship.
That'll be on
And
Sunday.
We could be back. Go ahead. What?
I'm going to say Chad Gable has to win on the IC title on Sunday. No ands, ifs, or buts.
I would love that. 100% has to happen. 100%.
It's a slam dunk for Triple H. If he doesn't get this right, we got a big fucking problem. And it's Chad Gable's time, especially coming off the Americano mask versus mask match against Kaiser Americano and Triple A in late May. He's red hot right now. And Penta's had a good reign as IC champion, but it's Chad Gable's time.
Right. Well, and it's been his time for 3 years now, and yet nothing has happened. Chad has to win a SummerSlam. Yeah, everybody's rooting for it. Nothing against Penta. He's been a great champion. He's been holding it down on Raw for the longest time. But yeah, it is 100% his time.
Yeah.
I think he really represented WWE so well with that El Grande Americano gimmick. I mean, that's still used. That's the thing, is Chad Gable revolutionized a lot with WWE. And the thing is, like Mark Henry says it, you don't ever get to create anything in wrestling. Chad did. Chad did. The El Grande Americano gimmick, he turned it into the biggest thing. It was probably going to be just a joke thing, not being used for the longest time. Now we have already 3 different people that have done it, that have been that gimmick. And one guy they are sticking with that's really fucking good at it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm ready for this match. This is going to be a great match. You have Luchador versus American Olympian. I mean, it's going to be great.
We got Adam Carl here in the chat, man. What's up, Adam Carl?
Adam Carl, what's up? Yeah, this
One
video
half
package
of
is pretty good, dude.
it.
I'm kind of like you, bro. I'm about to get that popcorn, check the cinema out.
By the way, I got a question. Have you watched The Odyssey yet?
No.
I have not either, but I've heard lots of good things about it.
I just watched Michael last night, actually.
Ah.
Yeah.
Last night.
It wasn't bad. Like, I'm going to... So, I don't remember who does the production for all these movies about these... like, these past performers, all these past performers that have passed away. Like, we have Bohemian Rhapsody, we have Elvis, we have... I know they did one for Elton John. Elton John's not dead, but you know what I mean. Now we have Michael. My problem with these movies, they're just too, I guess I would kind of call them too shiny. I think they try to make it look more brighter than it needs to be, and it makes movies look CGI and AI. And I think this one, like, obviously it was filmed correctly. It was filmed. It was legitimately filmed. But I just can't help but think that the whole movie looks like AI. They make the characters look like AI. They make the surroundings look like AI. Or CGI, whatever the fuck we want to call it. What the hell? They're making a CM Punk Lego. Or what is that? It's like a pipe bomb figure. It's a bid?
Well, that'll be on WWEshop.com, and TK will charge the fuck out of it.
Oh, 100%. It doesn't even look like Punk. What the fuck is on his... Is he wearing ears? Is he wearing fucking bunny ears? What the hell is this figure? What in the fuck is that figure, dude? No, I ain't buying that shit. No, thank you.
All spiked up here. Like what the hell's that, bro? No way am I paying for that shit. I could use the money on something else that's a lot better off for it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh shit. Javon Evans with the WWE title from a fan. That's funny.
A spinner belt.
He looks good actually wearing it. Imagine if Javon Evans was in the Rusev Aggression era. That would have been fucking cool. You had Shelton Benjamin. I feel like Javon Evans really is the new Shelton Benjamin. Just way more elusive, way more bouncy, right? Way more jumpy. Go against Rusev, and Rusev himself, being a former United States champion, never held the IC championship, but he will not be given the opportunity anytime soon. He does get an opportunity to crush Javon Evans, though. Any thoughts on Rusev with his return? I know he went to AEW as Miro, and then that kind of... It started really good, and then it just kind of flopped from there. Now he's in WWE, and he's really just putting over the new guys. But lately, he's actually been looking really strong with Ethan Page. What are your thoughts on all this situation?
The Ethan Page and Rusev pairing does give me a... If you remember the Men of the Year tag team with Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page in AEW 5 years ago, it kind of gives me those vibes with this Rusev alliance with Ethan Page lately on Monday Night Raw. I mean, I will say they've been making Rusev somewhat strong as of late. But they did start him off last year wrestling Tozawa and Otis, and then it was picking up with him and Sheamus. They even wrestled at Clash in Paris, I think, last year. A banger match, no pun intended. And then...
Right. Oh, don't get me started on Sheamus.
Rusev lost the Yeet Man, and then he was in the mid-card. He was doing all right. He was in that very good ladder match at WrestleMania, where Penta beat him, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Ethan Page. Not Ethan Page. He beat two other guys. JD McDonough. And shit, I'm forgetting the other guy. But it was a 6-man ladder match at WrestleMania Night 2, which was a banger. Match of the Year candidate that Penta retained. And then Ethan Page gets called up to Raw after Mania this year. And they've been having this Rusev-Ethan Page duo. feuding with Penta and Gable lately. I like it. Could Rusev be better though? Absolutely. I have to be honest. Could he be booked better? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have a guy come in and look all dominant just for him to lose all the time. But the thing is, I know he's getting to what they call father time. I get it. He's not going to be the same guy as before. But let's not pretend he's still not one of the biggest threats on the roster. He literally has the size of somebody you just don't mess with. And the thing is, he's going down like he's some fucking cruiserweight. That just makes no sense to me. I feel like Ethan Page, having him go and tag with Ethan Page, it doesn't sit right with me. For me, it doesn't sit right because they're very odd. They're an odd couple. And yeah, sometimes odd attracts. I know we've had Daniel Bryan and Kane, but those guys worked because of their chemistry and their characters mesh well. These guys, their characters really don't mesh. And that's why I'm having a hard time accept this duo they're having right now. It's not a duo that's going to stay forever, but it's definitely a duo that feels like it feels like it's just awkward. It feels awkward. Going back to these comments though, guys, Brock loses in his hometown. Chad wins in his hometown. That would be a good SummerSlam, yeah. Penta's been a great IC champion over 147 days and counting. That is correct. They're bidding on the Punk. I gotta see this, dude. I've really got to see this. If they're really, is it WWE.com that they're? Yeah, it's on WWE.com. It looks like, right? I think.
Yeah.
I can't even find the damn. Let me go to shop. I guess it might be on shop. It's like the plush version. And we were just talking about Cardona before. Rusev has been on TV more than Matt Cardona. Why? That's what makes no sense to me.
I don't know. Ask the SmackDown creative team because they're fucking garbage.
Yeah.
The creative team currently is just utter trash. The majority of the team needs to be fucking fired.
I agree. Here's me, folks.
People thought Road Dogg being gone but changed, but you got Bruce Pritchard, Michael Hayes. You had Triple H set of creative that gives yes or no, but you got Bruce Pritchard there, Michael Hayes there. Until you drain that fucking swamp, nothing will change.
Well, I mean, we've been saying that for a year now, man. I remember,
especially Bruce and Hayes, who are still closely tied to Vince McMahon.
That's true. That is true.
They still have that Vince mindset, like you mentioned earlier. And Bruce and Hayes just don't know what a wrestler or star is in 2026 and nowadays, current modern day anymore. They're just old and out of touch.
Right. No, I agree with you.
And you need fresh faces, people in there who mostly, especially have been in the ring, know what works, what doesn't work. You need more guys in the back that are not WWE corporate kiss asses like Bruce Pritchard, Michael Hayes, Ari Emanuel, Mark Shapiro. You need more people. They're not going to yes to death and suck up kiss ass. We're just going to say, if things doesn't look good, yeah, let's not do that. It's not a good idea. Let's not do this. Let's do something else. You need somebody like that in the back.
Well, you need somebody with a fucking backbone. You already mentioned that before, but that's what's really missing is
a backbone and a fucking brain.
Right. Somebody who isn't just like, oh, he can't throw people around. He ain't shit. Like, shut up, fucking Michael Hayes. And like,
she's the same one that doesn't see anything in Chelsea Green, but Undertaker does. And Road Dogg was the other one that advocated for Chelsea Green, if you remember on season 2 of Unreal.
Right. Well, and look at what Undertaker's doing with AAA. Undertaker's taking over AAA. Look at what he's doing. He's giving the fans what they want. He's booking a show that makes fucking sense for the product. I don't think people like Michael Hayes, Triple H these days, I don't think they understand the mentality of today. They don't want to. They're fucking old people. And that's what I mean that respectfully, obviously. But like, there's a lot of people who are older who just want to stay in that type of, I guess, environment.
Well, you got Hunter, unfortunately, working with fucking Vince McMahon rats.
Right. Well, and that's the thing. It's like you have those two. You have a few guys who are in their 40s who are like, well, yeah, that's what Vince did before, I guess. Like, we're not even doing Vince things anymore, and yet it feels like Vince is still fucking with us.
Yeah.
And really, TKO probably does. I think that was funny, by the way. Javon Evans will be right back into the camera as they go into commercial. That was fucking funny. That's why this guy's a star. That's why whenever he faced Randy, I knew this guy would be a fucking superstar. This dude is charismatic. He is a great wrestler in the ring, and he's somebody who can speak on the mic. I mean, you have the total package with Javon Evans. They were going to do something with him. I understand why they want to take time with him. He's young. He just joined the roster. Okay, take your time with this guy. Guys like Obafemi on the right track. Do not fuck it up. Guys like Carmelo Hayes, we mentioned before. Carmelo Hayes needs to be. He's been on the roster for a while. Get him fucking out there. Same deal with Trick Williams. Don't just not believe in the guy just because he's not what you used to watch back in the fucking day. We have a Booker T on our hands, a mix of Booker T and I would argue we have a mix of Booker T and
I could see the Booker T comparison with Trick Williams. Absolutely.
I don't want to say R-Truth. I really don't want to say R-Truth. Not really, but like he's kind of, you know what? I'm going to be very bold with this one. He's kind of like a Booker T and Sheamus mix. I'm going to be bold with that one. He presents himself like a strong king. He presents himself very, I would say very, because obviously he has the charismatic. He has the charisma. Obviously, he has the style, in-ring style of both guys. That's what I'm thinking too. He has a style. He has the height. He's got the mic skills. So yeah, I'm going to make that bold claim. I think Sheamus and Booker T is the right comparison for that guy. Don't fucking waste it. It works.
Yeah, Bruce Pritchard. Oh, we have to be patient. These guys aren't going to be fucking ready when they get called up. Like, fuck out of here. Fucking
they are. That makes no fucking sense.
Like pretty much Bruce Pritchard with that line from Unreal Season 3 pretty much buried NXT.
Oh, 100%. When NXT is it was the better product before those guys came to the main roster.
And then they changed it from Black and Gold to 2.0, and you saw what happened with that 5 years ago. It was awful.
Right. I just think it's funny, though, when WWE's NXT actually had better ratings than the actual product we were watching. Like for Raw and SmackDown. It's funny how that works because that's how they've been booking. That's how they have been presenting the product.
You mentioned Carmelo Hayes needs to be on TV. It should be in the Corbin and Trick Williams U.S. title match at Night 2 at SummerSlam. You know who should also be on TV? Not just Carmelo Hayes. 3 people immediately come to mind. Johnny Gargano, Ilya Dragunov, and Jordan Grace. Johnny Gargano laying on a fucking crate since February. Where's the payoff? And can we get Johnny wrestling back in the ring on SmackDown? Same thing with Candice LeRae. And where the fuck is Ilya Dragunov? And where the fuck is Jordan Grace?
So,
where are they?
If my sources are correct, I think WWE blamed a lot of the bad ratings on Ilya Dragunov being the United States champion, which is just bullshit because no,
is that a Michael Hayes thing there?
I have no idea who said it. I have no idea who.
Me, honestly.
Right. Well, it was somebody in the WWE office. You might be right, but it was definitely somebody in the office. Yeah, it makes no sense because we have a lot of people naysaying and trying to point the fingers at the whole product on one or two wrestlers that have nothing to do with the full-on product. And that's the thing is, I can't stand when people get blamed for something they can't control. He was a great United States champion. There was a lot of good matches. I had to stream a couple of those SmackDowns when he was champion. It was great. It was a great showing. I know he used to be injured. What the fuck is going on here? There's a big delay here.
And constant fucking commercials too is another thing with this dude.
What the hell are they waiting on? Okay, that was weird. The camera was just staying on Javon. I thought there was an injury or some shit. There he goes flying. Originally what he was trying to do. But I wonder if Rusev was injured there for a second, or like if he was just hurt. Big kick though. Is that going to be it? Machka kick right there. 1, 2, and a kick out from the young OG will keep this match alive. But I don't know. I agree with you though. Jordan Grace is another good name she's been really popular. You have basically another Beth Phoenix with her. I think that's great going against somebody like Rhea Ripley, somebody like Jade Cargill, somebody who can even go against smaller talent like, hey, Chelsea Green. How about we get a fucking program with those two? That would probably make the ratings go skyrocket, but WWE, you want to be fucking cheap. And you don't want to showcase the people that will actually make you fucking money.
And TKO's word, they're in $5 billion in fucking debt.
Yeah, and how much do they have in actual net compared to that billion? That's they have a million excuses and don't make shit right. Which my other job, wonder why they're fucking failing the way they are. Oh wait, that reason alone. My past job, not my current. My current job, we're fucking doing great.
We got Rusev with the Javon. We got Rusev having Javon Evans in the accolade right here.
Oh no, okay. This is Javon Evans is not fucking Super Cena. This dude is a small twig. Should not be fighting off of the accolade. Like, I get it. They want to have the Superman mentality with all the faces. No. Why is he powering out of the fucking accolade?
This is the problem, like you mentioned. A lot of these old heads that Vince worked with that are still fucking there. A lot of these old heads that just don't have any more fresh ideas and they're old and out of touch. They have to all fucking go.
Oh, big stunner going from the OG after a big kick up, getting away from the Machka kick. And he is ready. Javon Evans goes up to the top. OG cutter hits it right here in Los Angeles. Can he get the cover? And he does for the win. We'll win this match against Rusev. And yeah, I mean, the thing is, you do have the old heads right there, but let's be real. AJ Styles is not going to get out of that shit because he's a smaller guy. There's other ways you have to get out of it. You don't fucking power out of an accolade when you are 100 pounds lighter than the other guy. It's not realistic. It's not realistic.
It's just
it's great for like the I've got energy. Hulk up, brother. Guess what? Hulk Hogan was the fucking size of Rusev. Ultimate Warrior was the size of Rusev. Sorry, Javon Evans is not the fucking size of Rusev. Be more creative. OG cutter for the win, guys. Javon is indefinitely fun. Yep. He sure is. Oh, Survivor Series War Games is going to be in Houston this year. Nobody cares.
The other thing, they need to have the War Games concept go away for a while. It's really become now like Hell in a Cell when Vince was in charge. He had Hell in a Cell every October because it was the month of Hell, and every October was Hell in a Cell.
Right.
Sometimes have 2 or 3 Hell in a Cells in one night, and it just watered down the entire match structure and it made it feel so unimportant. Now it's with War Games, and that And the War Games it needs to go away for at least 3-4 years and really have a comeback when a certain feud calls for it and when it makes sense.
Like Brock and Oba for this one.
Or War Games, or it's a team versus team. Yeah. You
Right.
know what I would do, Pyro? Have this replace War Games for a while. It's currently with NXT every December. Why don't we have the Iron Survivor Deadline match concept come to the Survivor Series?
That might
Replace
come
War
back.
Games.
That might start being for the main roster at some point. I know it took a while for War Games.
That's what I would do.
Point.
Have Iron Survivor for the men and women at Survivor Series. It makes sense with the Survivor Series. And it's the deadline matches with Iron Survivor. Whoever wins is number one contender for the World Championship for the men, and then for the women, say like somewhere in December, or you could have it in January, or maybe going into the Royal Rumble in a couple months, or something like that. You could absolutely do something like that. I really think we need to take a break from War Games for a while. Yeah.
Well, and the thing is, it's became very gimmick to the point where we're seeing the exact same people in the match. It's almost like how we always saw Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. We always see Rhea Ripley in War Games. We always see the Bloodline in War Games. It's getting fucking old. You don't have new factions to go against. You don't have new Survivor Series teams. Survivor Series used to be a brand's bragging rights or a team of literally just two people that fucking despise each other, or four people, two each team just hated each other, got some people involved that also had a mission to stop another. And it worked. It worked for so long, which is why we still have it. It works if you don't keep doing the same fucking formula all over again. I want to see more shit like GM versus GM. I want to see more shit like John Cena versus the Authority. Fuck. Imagine, right? Imagine if we kept Nick Aldis out of the ring, or last year we could have had him in the ring. Actually, this would have been perfect if it was Team Drew versus Team Nick Aldis. That would have been good. That would have been good. That would be good for War Games. It would be good for Survivor Series. Bring back the tradition WWE once was. They don't know how to keep good shit going. They just want to make new shit that they think is original, and it's not. Having Rhea Ripley and Io Sky in every single War Games is not original. It's getting fucking old. Having the Bloodline in every single War Games is not original. It's getting fucking old.
Yeah.
Having the Judgment Day involved of every single War Game or Survivor Series and War Game situation just because they're the fucking Judgment Day. Yeah, we mentioned before with the Vision. That shit's getting old too. Fuck, like it makes no sense.
Yeah.
It's why it's so hard to keep, following WWE anymore. It's just crazy.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just
this drumstick commercial is kind of funny. It makes no sense, but it's kind of funny. You never see. That's the thing, though. I'm very particular. You never bite the end of a drumstick before you eat the top. Of course, in Mitch's situation, pause. But that's just me, though. Oh, who gives a shit about boxing? Boxing and wrestling doesn't work.
No, and these fucking celebrities too, that belong nowhere near the fucking show.
It's getting old, man. It's getting old. I think for me, it's just kind of annoying.
With the Joe
I just got, I just got, I just got swindled, dude. That guitar strum, that first guitar strum, do you know who that made me think of?
Yeah.
Elias. I thought that was going to be Elias. What in the fuck is this?
Fucking Danhausen and Joe Hendry. I have to be real, and I don't hate Danhausen, but they have been overexposing him lately, and I mean, the guy is funny. Don't get me wrong, but man, they really need to fucking slow it the fuck down with Danhausen because they're at the point of overexposing this guy, and that's not good.
I believe that you are cursed. It's funny, it's cool, but like the problem is, this is funny though. You gotta admit, dude, this is fucking hilarious.
Oh man,
what in the hell is this?
What are we doing?
The shit is this? Is this dancing? Okay. We have a... I don't know how to feel about this. Well, folks, we have a very interesting... I don't know how to... Dude, I don't even know how to fucking describe this.
It's filler. It's a waste of fucking time, this segment. It's a go-home show for SummerSlam.
It's probably the fill time, because that's been the issue with Raw lately. These past 2 weeks, Mitch and I have kind of noticed there's been a lot of filler, or they've just been kind of ending the show early.
And they don't
Whoa, wait a minute!
They don't have CM Punk on the show.
Who the fuck even is that?
Oh, no. I read something that a guy named Garcia in boxing set to be in the Judgment Day. Fuck me.
Is this what's happening right now?
Yep, unfortunately and sadly, Pyro.
Wow. Nick, what do we do about this? Do we write a letter to good old Mr. Old Ass Michael Hayes? Or
and
Triple
can we send a letter to Triple H and Bruce Prichard, Michael Hayes? What the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing? And Dominic Mysterio's another guy. Went from a heel heat a year ago, and now look at him in his shit with Danhausen. Can we get him away from this Danhausen slop and get him in something a lot fucking better off than this? Please? And this is the same man, a AAA Mega Champion. It looks like he's going to fight Kaiser Americano for that AAA Mega Championship Triple Mania this September, but by Undertaker. And look at Dominic on Monday Night Raw currently in this shit with Danhausen. And he's wrestling Danhausen at SummerSlam, apparently. And I'm hoping to God that shit ends there. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, I get Danhausen is entertaining. He's like an R-Truth, and he makes you money. He's genuinely funny. I get it. But you're overexposing him to the point where it's really making things worse. What the fuck was that segment? And worst of all, the cherry on top of the cake, Pyro, a fucking celebrity the size of a fucking Twinkie. And Garcia, whoever the fuck his first name is, I don't even care. Never even heard of the guy. I don't watch boxing. And apparently tonight with the Judgment Day. Why? Who came up with that in the back?
Right.
And they don't even have a guy like CM Punk on that Raw show anymore. He's now on SmackDown. Now they don't have a guy like that on Raw now. That's a problem.
Right. No, and there's just, it's like what you're saying, dude. There's just a lot of problems with WWE right now, and they're going to make it better. It's going to be fine after SummerSlam, but
I hope so. I don't have a lot of faith in this company. I'm just hoping Cody Rhodes goes heel at SummerSlam. That'll mean business picks up again when Cody goes fucking heel. I can't wait for that to come.
Yeah, we've been waiting for fucking 4 years now, dude. Actually, hold on. Yeah, 4 years. Yeah. 4 years Cody's been in WWE so far since his return.
Cody last year's a heel, I would have said no. But now, yes. We need Cody as a heel. Now that Punk's on SmackDown, the face of SmackDown, we don't need Cody as a face anymore. Turn him heel. Please.
Well, I think they want Punk to be heel, which I'm not. I wouldn't really be upset about that either, to be honest with you. I could see next year finally maybe being the time to turn for Cody. I can probably see it for next year. I think this year they're trying so hard to see if Punk should be heel, but his popularity is just so fucking high. Like, I think they were trying to fuck the Chicago Bears, fuck you, Ashton. Anyways, as Rey Mysterio's out for, I don't know why, I don't even know if he has a match or not, but but yeah, no, I'm just kind of leaning towards if Punk's going to be the heel, because the way they had him treat Sammy, the way they've had him treat Cody, the way they've been having him do things for, Mania, for that whole build up for Mania, it feels like slowly Punk might be turning. And that's not a bad thing. I feel like that would actually be a really good shakeup too. But I think they have two decisions to make: Cody or Punk. And only time can tell which one's the better option. Oh, it's Ray versus Ethan Page. Okay.
Yeah. I'm sure Adam Carl watched that horrific Danhausen Joe Hendry segment, and I'm sure he probably felt the pain I felt watching that, and your pain watching that fucking shit show segment.
For which one?
Danhausen and Joe Hendry.
Oh. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck that was. I don't even know what to describe.
Adam Carl and I come Thursday are ripping that shit to shreds. Mark my words. For episode 35 Forbidden Podcast, there's Thursday, 10:30 a.m. Mark that calendar and that day and that time, that date and that time. Stay tuned for that because Adam, Carl, and I are so ripping that shit to fucking shreds. Mark our words. Yep.
Oh.
For Forbidden Podcast episode 35 Thursday. That segment was fucking awful. It was awful.
I put up the wrong thing. I meant to put the banner up and I fucked up.
No worries, bro. No worries, man. But
this is what happens when Mitch gives me power. He's gonna regret it.
Man.
All right, where's your fucking banner? Well, shit. Oops. Yeah, those are banners. Those aren't what I need. I don't think yours is on here. I think yours is on a different side of things. Fuck it. We know the point. But yeah, no, yeah, this is why Mitch never gives me the power to do shit. I'm tired, dude. I've been working my ass off lately. I have not had a day off since fuck, how long's it been? Since the 19th, I think. I don't remember what I did that day. I think that was the week of the fair. Right? Yeah. See, I haven't had like a day off, and even the 19th wasn't even that much of a day off. So yeah, I've been all over the place, dude.
Yeah.
Wings do. I'm just hungry. So all these food commercials, I'm hungry, dude. God damn it.
Commercial, as JD from NY 206, and shout out to him, as he would say, commercial after commercial after commercial after commercial. Fucking commercial after commercial, bro. What is with these fucking commercials on Netflix, bro? Holy shit. Oh, great. Okay. A vignette. Looking like Big Cass. Coming to Raw next week. I'm hoping Enzo's coming with him, too.
They had a tease last week. They did have that tease last week.
Showing his face. Yes. Big Cass. Yes.
Big Cass is coming back, folks, to the WWE after a long time being away. He was with AEW before.
As Big Bill with the, hi guys, I am the learning tree. God, was that awful, Pyro. I can see Pyro sitting there. Man, that learning tree was so good last year in AEW, man. Said no one ever.
Right. Oh, yeah, no, that shit was fucking garbage. I'm really hoping this one. Ooh, hold on here. Check out this gear that Rey Mysterio's wearing. This is a very familiar gear.
Yes.
That is a familiar style. I'm not gear exactly, but this style of gear. Ooh, this one is very familiar from his early days, if you remember.
Yes,
that black and gold coloring, man. That black and gold. Yes. I remember that shit. I remember that shit. That was before the super colorful days, man. Ethan Page looks good, dude. I mean, he is just such a natural heel. He's a natural worker. I'm really excited for Ethan Page for his career. But yeah, no, Big Bill, man, Big Cass coming back. I think it's going to be interesting. I'm not sure what their plan is for him this time, but I mean, hey, if he's going to work, man, if he's going to do good shit, fuck it, bring him back. I have
Do you think
no
he comes
problem with
back with?
that.
Do you think he comes back with Enzo Amore though?
No, that's no. That bridge is definitely burnt. That never going
Well,
to
there's
happen.
rumors of them wanting to bring back Enzo and Cass and help their tag division. Yeah,
If
Enzo,
Enzo,
Raw needs tag teams, and so does SmackDown.
I mean, if Enzo wants to fucking behave himself, then sure. But I just always thought WWE's bridge with him is done. But of course, they brought Punk back. They brought Sting in. They brought
Well,
Kurt back.
well, actually, you mentioned Enzo. I've watched his work for a while now, for a good while on the Indies. He's wrestled in the Northeast, especially in this wrestling company. It's been around for a year and a half. Shout out to them. They're based off in Poughkeepsie, New York. Awesome Championship Wrestling, ACW. I'm not sure if you heard of it, Pyro. Absolutely go check them out. Enzo Amore, a real one, has wrestled there. And I will say, me being front row to almost every show I've been to, I will say this, from me to you, Enzo, I can tell, has gotten better as a wrestler and as a person. And he's turned his life around. I could tell.
That's awesome. Yes, actually, there was a show in Kansas City last year that my the company I work for has a lot of wrestlers who are involved in that one. So yes, I am familiar with that company. They are a really good company, and I think Enzo can prove himself. It just he needs to be able to keep that ego in check, and I think what you're saying sounds like he has.
He definitely has. He's gotten better. He's matured as a person, gotten better in the ring. And I'm happy to see him get a second shot at WWE. And you don't get many second chances in life. And remember, about a decade ago, 2018, the guy was fired, but I think he was wrongfully fired. But there was before that, 2017, as he was inviting, I heard stories, he invited people in the back that didn't belong there. At the time, I think him and Cass were having problems, didn't want a team anymore. They broke them up in the summer of 2017. And then Enzo was just going down, and then Enzo and Cass both were, and then I think Cass was acting drunk, and I think Enzo too. They were kicked off the tour bus, kicked out of the locker room, and then they never should have split them up. Let's be real, the dumbest thing they did was split them up in the summer of 2017.
Oh, I hated it. As soon as they did it, I was just like, this is gonna fucking fail.
Then Big Cass broke his leg in a match with Enzo, I think in Brooklyn right after SummerSlam that year in 2017.
Yeah, you're right.
I was at that Raw, by the way. That was like the night after SummerSlam where he had Big Cass versus the Big Show at SummerSlam in 2017 with Enzo in the fucking shark cage. You had Big Cass versus the
Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm going to show you something. Give me 1 second. You're going to fucking laugh.
You had the Big Show wrestle at SummerSlam in 2017. Awful.
Ready?
Yeah.
I have the fucking DVD of that show.
Oh my god.
You want to fucking... Dude, I'm aware of that match, okay?
And it was fucking atrocious, that match.
The show itself, not bad at all. That main event was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, that show was fine, but...
That match?
That match? Yeah. That match was the drizzling shits, dude.
Jesus Christ.
And let's not forget that same night, SummerSlam 2017. Man, I was so pissed that they actually had Jinder Mahal beat Shinsuke Nakamura with the Singh brothers.
That felt like a Triple H Booker T situation right there. The most racist shit you can say Jinder Mahal said to Shinsuke still fucking retained the title.
It was after that. That was after SummerSlam, but you had Jinder beat Nakamura at SummerSlam, which Nakamura should have absolutely beat him at SummerSlam. And not only that, but also Hell in a Cell as well. Nakamura should have beat Mahal. You had the Singh brothers involved, and Mahal hit the fucking Colossus. which sucked. Beat Nakamura at SummerSlam. Fucking garbage booking. Awful.
Shinsuke.
Less than a week where Corbin failed the cash in and got rolled up by Jinder Mahal.
Yep.
When Corbin turned around to punch Cena, then Jinder rolled him up for a 3.
Oh, I hated
so
Cena.
bad.
I hated Cena for a while for that. That was the first ever time I ever hated Cena in my whole life.
When Baron Corbin failed the Money in the Bank cash in?
Yeah. 1, hated Jinder Mahal. Worst booking ever to make him champion. 2, loved Baron Corbin. We talked about that before. I'm a massive Baron Corbin mark. I'm going to tell you that right now. Cena, fuck, man. Like, Cena doing that to me ripped my fucking heart out. And it's like, he turned heel before he turned fucking heel, okay? Like, that was my fucking heel turn from him. And it didn't last, obviously, because Cena's, one of my guys. But, like, it was one of those things like, oh, you pissed me off, bud. We're going to be good, but fuck you, dude. Right now, fuck you.
And you had Jinder Mahal, the guy, worst world champion of all time, outside of the man who helped him in the Punjabi prison match at Battleground 2017. Remember the great Khali when he helped Jinder retain against Orton in the Punjabi prison at Battleground in 2017? The fucking great Khali came out when Orton's standing there. He could have escaped the cage quickly in less than like a minute. It took Khali 5 fucking minutes to walk down the fucking ring.
Right.
I wanted on Battleground 2017, said to be one of the worst pay-per-views of all time. It is in the top 2, right next to ECW December to Dismember 2006, which was utter dog shit. It sucked.
I agree. Well, I unfortunately had to watch through that that pay-per-view, and yeah, it was just the most boring fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Punjabi prison match did not work.
No.
It was meant to make Jinder look good. He didn't even look good for himself. Great Khali was fun to see, but not necessary. Yeah, there was a lot wrong with that pay-per-view.
And Khali's one of the worst wrestlers, one of the worst world champions. He was a world heavyweight champion in 2007, which was horrible, where he held the world title upside down. One of the worst world champions ever, next to Jinder Mahal. Just so fucking bad. Like a shit Sunday. And Khali coming out was the cherry on top of the cake of that shit Sunday, Battleground 2017. It was so bad. Like, December to Dismember 06 is 1. Battleground 2017 is absolutely number 2. Close. But yeah, going back to Cass and Enzo. Yeah, Enzo's really turned his life around. And happy to see him get a second chance. And I hope he gets it right. WWE, I don't trust to get him right, but they have to get this right. And not only they have to get it right, just the company, Enzo and Cass, I feel, out of all, needs to get this right, because Enzo was blackballed doing shit he shouldn't have done, and then he's finally turned his life around. And then the same thing with Cass. I think there was a story, especially I think when he came back from his leg injury in 2018, he was having problems with Kevin Dunn, who sucks, by the way. Like that Daniel Bryan small midget segment, Big Cass wanted to do more. He was told no. He was told no, and he did it anyway. Then I think Big Cass was acting all drunk on a tour bus. He was kicked off the tour bus, and he wouldn't shut his mouth and about certain stuff, politics and stuff like that. But he wouldn't keep his mouth shut, and then he just got kicked out the tour bus because he was all drunk, acting like an idiot, and he ended up getting kicked off. It was a UK tour bus he got kicked off of. Then he was just having problems, issues in the back, and then it's just led to his release in 2018 in June that year. And now he's turned his life around and a career around, and I'm happy for him. I hope, and I really hope Enzo and Cass succeed this time around, their second run in WWE. It'll be interesting to see how Triple H books Enzo and Cass compared to how Vince McMahon booked them on the main roster. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, absolutely, the WWE could use tag teams, but they need to book it right. But do I trust them? No, but only time will tell.
Right. No, and I think if Enzo and Cass come back, this has to be a big moment. A moment that lasts. And I agree with you. So, I mean. Oh, that was creative. Holy shit.
The hell was that?
Have you ever seen that before?
Hold the fucking apron. Well, Ethan Page counter 619.
Right. Countering the 619 with the apron, and it looks like he's about to put Ray away. This would be a massive victory right here for Ethan Page. Let's see if it, excuse me, if he can get it right here.
Got
and
him.
He does.
The Fisherman
Holy
Buster.
shit. Like what you said, Fisherman Buster gets him out, gets him the victory after using the apron. I've never seen someone use the apron to counter the 619. That was fucking creative. This was a good match.
Yeah.
This was a pretty good match.
I don't know.
So we're looking at right here, guys, another video package. You know what? Take a shot every time you see a video package on Monday Night Raw. You're probably going to get fucking drunk.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Another segment. This time, Danhausen and Adam Pearce.
Usos.
Oh, I know. Not a fan myself.
Oh my God.
I'm not a fan.
No, me neither.
Well, the Usos are out here, guys, and we'll see what they have to say. I guarantee they're going to go to commercial break. Absolutely, they are. Yep, commercial. During a Jey Uso entrance, by the way. That makes no fucking sense. All right, hey, I'll be right back though. I'm gonna grab some shit.
Okay.
Cool.
Problem. Pyro's, I don't know what happened to Pyro. Something's got going with Pyro. I'm not sure what happened, but we got the Usos in a segment. Soul Skull. I mean, who gives a fuck, really? I don't. Who cares? And that's the end of the USA segment. I don't fucking care. I'm over the bloodline shit. Can we end that already, please? The bloodline garbage. Like, awful. Like, nothing but bloodline slop. They need to get the belt off Roman. Roman's not even there. Roman said he'd be full-time champion. Now he's back to part-time. And look at the fucking show. And CM Punk's not on Raw anymore. He's now on SmackDown. Like, Punk should have retained the world title at WrestleMania. If this was what was going to be with what we're seeing now, the state of Raw, Punk should have absolutely still been the world champion at WrestleMania and not Roman Reigns. And Roman should have never won that fucking thing at Mania. If this is what we're getting now with Raw these days, currently. Last week and now this week. Just end it already. Enough of the bloodline slop. Give me Roman and Oba and have Oba take the fucking world title off of Roman. And just do it. Just do it. Roman has done nothing with that world title. He's part-time holding Raw and that world title fucking hostage. Get the world title off Roman Reigns and get it on Oba Femi. I'm tired of it. Literally. Another fucking commercial. And now the Soruka and Raquel Rodriguez women's intercontinental title match. Now a fucking commercial. Monday night commercial, folks. Monday night commercial. Hal with a suplex on, Superman reverse suplex on Sol because Go Rodriguez is busted open. Oh my gosh. There you go.
There we go. I'm back.
Please.
Jesus Christ. I had to take care of something important, and then my internet just did not want to work. My bad, brother.
No worries, man.
What did I miss? Nothing?
You missed fuck all. Missed nothing. Segment, I was on my phone the whole time during the Uso segment. I didn't care a single bit.
Yeah, no, that sounds right. That sounds right.
What a terrible show tonight, bro. This fucking Raw. It fell off a cliff after that Oba and Brock thing. Seriously.
Yeah. Oh, basically, Oba and Brock, they set the tone, and nobody. I mean, I guess Javon, but like nobody really followed it.
And really, dude, I don't think Wayans really.
Oh, LA Knight.
And Wayans don't even work in wrestling now in 2026. They just don't.
What doesn't?
Wayans in wrestling?
No, it's stupid. We're going to weigh to see who weighs more because for some fucking dumbass Scott Steiner reason. I think it's funny, though. LA Knight was mocking the Usos.
And then they have it in a Hell in a Cell. So, yeah. And they have it in Hell in a Cell. Do they not realize you can raise to sell?
WWE doesn't think in logic, man. You gotta remember, WWE's kind of fucking stupid with logic.
And then they added a stipulation to Danhausen and Dominic Mysterio at SummerSlam. Human money's on a pole. I'm not making this up.
Scripps, we're gonna have fun, buddy. I know Scripps is gonna be listening somewhere, and we're gonna have fun, buddy. This shit's gonna fucking be horrible.
I just hope SummerSlam delivers on both nights. I mean, Saturday's looking nice, and so is Sunday. But I mean, come Thursday as well for the Forbidden Podcast. Thursday, episode 35. Myself and Adam Carl. Man, are we ripping this shit to shreds Thursday?
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
And those, stop hating. Why do you constantly complain and bitch all the time? Why don't you stop watching? Do you
think we want to stop watching? We've been watching this shit since we were fucking born.
It's like we have every right. If something is good, we'll say it's good. If something is bad, we'll say it's bad. And we don't care what others have to say if we think it's fucking bad or it sucks. We have every right to voice our opinion, how we feel about these shows. You know, we want the product to be good. We're not going to sit here and just praise slop. That's not what we're going to do here. You know, we say something and complain because we actually care and want the company to do well and want the company to succeed. Like, this is not what we're seeing now. It's just not good. It's not good television, and there's nothing to sink your teeth and do. Like, it's getting there to 2019 level bad. I mean, 2019 is way worse, but is zero excitement. Zero excitement. There's nothing to sink your teeth into. Nothing.
Well, and the thing is, like, let's look at title wins like Sami Zayn. Let's look at title wins like CM Punk. Let's look at Romans. Let's look at all these title wins that we've seen. I have not been genuinely heartfelt about a championship win since Cody. Because that's the last time a championship win has ever actually mattered. Because I know the moment that a champion is going to be crowned, I can enjoy it that moment. But I cannot expect anything to come from it, or it's going to be short-lived. Oh, wait a minute. Liv Morgan getting in the way of Sol Ruca's Rodriguez with a big kick.
Yeah. This is it.
Kick out. Oh, here we go. More drama. Their last encounter until this weekend. And Liv instantly with the attack. Damn. By the way, did I ever tell you I kind of invented a superhero?
No, you didn't tell me.
Hear me out for this one, okay? This one's a personal one for me. Its name is Tick Attack. This thing's fucking stupid, but I love it.
The hell is this? Oh boy.
Here, I'm gonna stream it on here for you to look at it.
So Ruka now, when her Soul Snatcher, Roxanne hung the top ring post to Hannah Bond for Raquel Rodriguez.
Oh!
She can do it here. Win the women's IC title. Well, Raquel Rodriguez is the Intercontinental Champion.
Finally, Whoa! Finally, Raquel Rodriguez is a women's Intercontinental Champion. She finally wins a singles championship in WWE.
Wow.
Holy shit, dude. Roxanne Perez with a big assist on that one. Sol Ruca is no longer Intercontinental Champion. Wow.
When's that? So Liv Morgan's Women's World Champ, Raquel's Intercontinental Champion.
That is interesting.
The past couple Raws have not been good. I'm hoping after SummerSlam and going into Money in the Bank, we get Roxanne Perez as the Money in the Bank, and we get her cashed in on Liv Morgan.
That'd be cool. I do like this, though. I will be honest with you. I do like this. Because I think there's still, when it comes to the women's division, I think there's still hope for the Judgment Day for women, for the women's side. But instantly goes into a fucking promo package on Punk and Cody. Let me in on the fucking moment. My God.
Yeah.
Thanks. Fucking ruin the moment. Fucking Netflix. Thank you, WWE. Thanks. Ruin the fucking moment. I was enjoying that, and now I have to watch these two of the same shit I've been seeing all fucking week on social media.
Yeah.
God. That was a really good moment, though. I'll give WWE kudos for that one for this week. That was really good. But while we watch this overly played bullshit, do you want to see that superhero I was talking about?
Yeah, go ahead. But finally, something on this show worth something.
Right.
On Raw.
His name is Tick Attack. I don't know if you can see him yet. There he is.
Yeah, I see.
I invented that. Listen, okay, I can get away with shit like this because I've had a tick disorder for 13 years, 13, 14 now. This is a fun one for me. I like this superhero. This is my buddy. So yeah, I'm proud of it. I like it.
Yeah.
I made that 4 months ago, and I haven't really made anything out of it yet, but I'd like to.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Who the hell is going to pay $40 for a Rob Terry TNA figure. Ain't gonna fucking happen. Wow, we do have Sunday's card already done.
Yep.
And a random wrestler for the ladder match.
I think it may be Julia.
Oh, that'd be interesting. Or what if it is Jordan, like you were mentioning before? What if it is Jordan?
Jordan Grace?
Jordan Grace, yeah.
No, they have it. No, what happened? What? No, well, they have a Lash Legend Julia qualifier match on Friday. That'll fill the last spot.
Oh. I don't watch SmackDown.
I don't blame you one bit, Pyro. With SmackDown's the worst show on television.
Literally, Mitch asked me if I want to do SmackDown again, and I'm like, listen, I've done that before, Mitch. No. How about no?
Listen, Pyro, I don't blame you at all, man. That show fucking is egregiously horrible.
Yeah. Are we getting Roman Reigns right now? Yes, we are. OTC is in Los Angeles tonight.
Finally, Roman Reigns wants to show up to work.
You know, I've always been vocal about this, but I really don't think athletes deserve the money they get. I don't fucking care what anybody says. You can talk about the travel, you can talk about the bullshit of, but they're not home with their kids. Cry me a fucking river, okay? You chose that. You fucking chose that for your career. It's hard to do. I get it. I have to work 6 days a week, okay? I'm not fucking crying because I'm being paid accordingly to do it. And I don't get paid nearly as much as those fuckers do to work one night, to show up and maybe actually work and genuinely just fucking actually earn pay. Because the millions that I don't even give a shit if you say it for MLB stars, if you say it for NBA stars, NFL players especially don't fucking deserve it, and I will live that down to my fucking grave. NFL players don't deserve the money they get. I don't care if you get hit. I don't care if you get an injury. Okay, you chose to fucking do that sport. You knew the risk going into that sport. I know the risk of working by myself at a store every fucking day. I'm not going to bitch about it and act like I need paid more because of it. I'm being paid accordingly, and I love it. And I think the way that people get paid to just sit on their fucking ass 5 days a week, it's embarrassing. Or okay, obviously there's training involved, obviously maybe a dark match, whatever. But like, you get my point. It's not working 8 hours a fucking day slaving for at least 300 and I don't even know the math of how much, but like 300 and I don't know 30 days of a year. They don't have to do that. It's embarrassing. It's annoying. I hate how people get paid to basically work minimum, and not even just minimum, like way minimum. NFL players do not deserve the money they get, especially with how soft the rules are now. Like, players bitched about the rules, made it to where it's softer, and still complain about earning more money. And are complaining about working one more fucking week of football. Really? You can't work one more week of football? Come on, give me a fucking break here.
And of course, we have another commercial.
And granted, I'm going to get those people that are going to be like, oh, but you don't know how hard it is. Oh, I do. I've played football in the past. But again, you choose to do that. Why are you bitching about pay when you know that is your dream to fucking do whenever you were putting yourself in that position? Like, you can't complain about pay when you're being paid way more than anybody in like at least 90% of America.
Terrible.
No, I'm a little bit disappointed though because when I was gone, I wanted to make some curly fries, and I never got to make my curly fries. Nah, he's sad. That's all right. Damn, I'm tired, man. I've had a long work day. At my job, we just made a YouTube channel, so that's another thing I'm working on. Subscribe, by the way, if you haven't.
Yes.
Rescue Team Resale. But yeah, I'm proud of what I've been doing, dude. Like I know I talk about it a lot, but I'm just really proud of it. Compared to where I was a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, compared to where I was 4 months ago. I was not in a good spot 4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
New Bloodline shirt out.
Yeah. I don't care.
I still think it's stupid that Jacob Fatu joined the Bloodline. I did not like that at all.
Yeah.
You're done with this Raw, aren't you?
Yeah,
You're just done with it, bro. Me too. I'm just kind of here for the show. I'm not really here for Raw anymore.
Miserable fucking show. Miserable.
Mitch, you didn't really miss much.
Yeah.
Mitch, fuck you for choosing this week to not be here. You should be miserable with us, god damn it. Oh, gets interrupted though. The OTC began as Seth Rollins interrupts. All, wearing the all black. Wow. Without a doubt, though, dude, I genuinely feel like Seth Rollins is probably the most impactful when it comes to the like the NXT call up, the first ever NXT call ups. I feel like when that happened, FCW, like include the PG era call ups. To this point, Seth Rollins is the most impactful you can ever really see. Like Roman's a good second place, but Seth is definitely first ballot Hall of Famer without a doubt.
Yeah.
Hell, he was first ballot Hall of Famer after his first year of being WWE champion. Like, you just knew that guy was going to be a Hall of Famer. You just fucking knew it. Heist of a century, that moment alone is going to be in the Hall of Fame. They already have matches. They're starting to get moments in the Hall of Fame. Put that one in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh! Seth Rollins having Los Angeles acknowledge him. Interesting. LA. That instantly makes me think of LA Knight. God damn, Seth is good. Ooh. Breaking news, actually, guys. We just got some breaking news here for the Hardcore Sports Network. Mitch, you might want to listen up on this one. This is involving the Vikings, ironically enough, with SummerSlam on the way. 3-time Pro Bowler Jamal Adams joins the Minnesota Vikings.
Wow.
And that just happened an hour ago.
Cool.
I mean, he's not going to do anything for him, but okay, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still kind of a big signing, though, depending on how you see it. Same old shit. Same old shit. Same old shit. Seth does own him. That's true. Seth is the strongest out of the two. Bullshit. Bullshit. I just realized it's been 2 weeks since Sammy lost his title. That's weird to think about.
Yeah.
It feels like a longer time ago. Or not longer time. It feels like less time ago. Last week went quick, though, dude. The fuck? Oh.
funny the things we need, huh? You need this redemption so bad. Let me try this one on you. When I suckered you into this match, you said something that stuck. You were family to be there to see it. It took me back down memory lane, all the way to the stand on your ass and sit here in tears. Let me tell you this. I hope your family is there on Sunday. Because I would love nothing more than to watch them cry. When they figure out that their daddy is a fraud, their daddy is a loser.
How many kids does Roman have?
A lot.
And their daddy will forever
I didn't know he had that many.
Seth Rollins, bitch.
Oh, he crossed the line. And yep, Seth Rollins is going to get his now. He crossed the line. Talked about Roman's kids. You may think, oh, he's the only guy who can say that. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Yeah, no, Roman's destroying him for sure.
All I have to say is that belt needs to come off Roman.
I wouldn't mind another Seth Rollins title.
Seth never lost a thing to begin with.
Right. Problem is though, once you give him the fucking title, he gets up. That's what he's known for. Every time he gets the title, World or WWE, he gets injured every time. Holding that arm, actually, that's the arm that got hurt.
But Roman hasn't done shit with the title. He was going to be full-time, then he went right back to part-time. It's a problem.
Well, would you rather have an injured champion or a part-time champion? I mean, shit, either way, you're kind of fucked.
Anything but a part-time champion.
Right. Anything but basically what he was trying to stop Brock from doing, and then look at what he's doing. No, I hear you, though.
I can't wait for this Roman World Champion experiment to be over. Seriously.
Yeah. Oh, Rollins, though, with a stomp on the chair. And it's all started with a chair 12 years ago. This match is going to be personal. Ooh, next Monday is going to be in Iowa, the home state of Seth Rollins. So we'll see if Seth Rollins can get the championship from Roman, or if Roman can finally finish off what Seth started, finally get a victory over him. We'll see about that next time, guys. We have SummerSlam coming up this weekend, 2 nights with Scripps and I. I'm not sure if I can find a banner that I can show, but that's fine. That's probably for later on this week. But guys, thanks for tuning in to the Hardcore Sports Network for Monday Night Raw. Of course, Mitch was not here this week, but we have the return of the Nick and Fibro show. We haven't had it in a long time. So, Nick, pleasure doing business with you, sir, as always. Do you have anything else to end the day with?
Abysmal show tonight for a go-home show. Just fucking bad. I hope SummerSlam delivers. Not holding a lot of faith, but we'll see what happens. Though both nights look pretty solid. I just hope for the better coming out of SummerSlam, we get a Cody Rhodes heel turn. That's when business will really pick up, I feel. And it's time to turn Cody heel. in my opinion. But I will definitely be talking about more SummerSlam, and so will Adam Carl come this Thursday for Forbidden Podcast, episode 35, 10:30 a.m. this Thursday. Look out for that for SummerSlam preview predictions for that. It's going to be a real good one, so make sure you tune into that, and also subscribe to Furious Nation and hit the like also on this video. Subscribe to Furious Nation, hit the bell for all notifications. Go subscribe to the Hardcore Sports if you haven't done so. Go subscribe to Pyro as well, and go follow us on X, all that good stuff on social media, yada yada yada. And thank you for having me on board for this week tonight, Pyro. Like you said, haven't done this in a long time, and felt good doing this for the first time, reunited for the first time in a year. So
there you go, guys.
This week.
Absolutely, man. I'm glad to have you, and I'm glad we made it happen. Guys, you heard the man. It ain't hard to do. What's stopping you? Go and follow and watch and like and comment. It ain't hard. It's just a lot of steps to follow, but you guys can do it. You guys can do it because I believe in you. All right, guys. Well, that's going to end it for us right here. Monday Night Raw in Los Angeles has concluded. We are now on our way to SummerSlam, and we'll see what the Forbidden Podcast has for you after everything is done. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Nick, and thank you for a great show. Goodbye, everybody.